All right, this is like the third time I've tried to make this video, and I always get choked up. So I'm going to start with talking about the people. Carlos, who beat me in the last part of the race for the Edinburgh 10K. I beat him this time. I got ahead of he was ahead of me at the halfway mark, and I reeled him in. But he came in strong. He came in just a couple minutes behind me, and but he was just as excited about how well I placed and how well I ran as he was about how well he did in Edinburgh. And we went to lunch, a bunch of veterans that were running the race, and and it was like family, and it was awesome. And then Candace Fox. She placed first in her category, a woman in her age group, for the Arbor Day race here in McAllen, and she was gracious enough to like my post where I came in third in my age group in the half marathon. And God has just really blessed me with putting some awesome people in my life. I haven't known these people very long. I've only been down here for like 2.5 years. These are people like brand new associations, and they're just really awesome. They're just really quality people. So I got that out. All right. Lessons learned from the race. I should have hydrated more, but I knew that coming in. So what I did was at every water stop, I stopped and drank 2 glasses of water, dumped one on my head, and ate a banana, and then took off. And I wasn't really concerned about my time or placing. I just didn't want my body to break down. Didn't want to get a cramp or anything like that. I did fall. I took a dive, fell right into some cactus. I got a nasty bump on my knee, which I think is because I got a piece of cactus in my knee, and so it's doing kneeling when I do my exercises or do the wheel, or probably gonna be a little challenge this week. And then the shoes. I got the cheapest pair of shoes I could find. They're better than what I was wearing, but they're good for doing the 4 miles I do every day, or good for a 10K race. But didn't have enough support for this. And this is a road race. This was a trail race, not a road race. It was all dirt and windy trails and uneven and up and down, and it was a trail race, a little more challenging, and I could feel the rocks through the soles of my feet. So I just should have got some more, better shoes, more robust shoes than I had for this race. And those are lessons learned. More hydrated, wearing sturdier shoes. Probably the big takeaways that I could have taken out of this. If I wouldn't have stopped, and if I could have had confidence in my body, I wouldn't have. I would have kept going, and I might have done a little bit better. But I'm happy with my performance. I'm really happy with it. I'm excited. So I'm going to be 55, in less than 3 weeks, and in doing this, I'm who'd have ever thought, right? And you could do it too. I didn't always hear. I was in 2014. I was fluffy. I was 239 pounds. Couldn't run a quarter mile. Couldn't do 1 pull-up. I did 3 sets of 24 pull-ups when I got home after the race. Who does this, right? But it's just living right, eating right. Don't stay away from the sugar. Keeps away from the salt. Makes a big difference, and our bodies are getting older. I've had past like 8 kidney stones. And I was feeling in the race after the halfway point, my kidneys were I could feel them. You feel the pressure back there. And but after I stopped at the next water stop and sucked down some water, they felt better. But our bodies are more sensitive, and the older you get, and you gotta take care of them. It's just a shame to see guys my age, and they get the Dunlap disease, their belly done up to their belt, and that's your biggest filter. Your body, your liver is your biggest filter, and when it's not working, and that causes, it's a filter, and it's supposed to prevent bad things from getting into the rest of your body. And if it ain't working, those bad things get in your body, and that causes cancer, and that causes heart disease. And so it's simple stuff. Simple stuff. And like with Candace with her clients does a nutrition plan for them. It's a I need that. I'm a bachelor. I can't cook anything. I cook eggs for breakfast. I can do that. I'm really limited on my capability on cooking. And I don't want to eat out all the time. I don't. I can't afford it, and it's not good for you anyways. So this is what came out of today. I'm gonna clean. I learned something from one of my smart friends that a lot of single guys shorten their life because they don't clean up enough. They get they get mold growing in their bathroom or in their kitchens, and that'll shorten your lifespan. And I don't want that. So going to go get some sanitizers and clean up my house and my car. All right. Have a good rest of the weekend.